Hello, viewers. Welcome to Shantia's Haven today. I hope the parenting journey is good. Today, I'm so excited. I have some two what?
Funny people around now, for
I
sure.
have some two people. I want to say some two heads here on Shantia's Haven. Okay. Sometimes it's good for us to check our lives and see if we are doing our parenting work well.
Mhm.
So today we have some children who will tell us what they have been learning or what they have learned from their parents so far. We'll be right back. Hello, Fine.
Hello, mommy.
You're welcome to Shantia's Haven.
Thank you very
Hello,
much.
Lagrange.
Hello.
Welcome again to
Thank
Shantia's Haven.
you.
Okay, so Lagrange and Fine did not just live from the sky and fall to this earth.
Mhm.
They were born by a man and a woman. And the responsibility for every parent is to teach your children the right way, is to nurture them, is to do to them what a gardener does to their crops. Make sure that the crops grow well to produce food so that you can eat from that food. How have you been doing your parenting so far? When your children look at you, is it like a mirror? When they look at you, do they want to be like you? What are the lessons you have taught your children so far? Maybe you want to use this season to ask them at home,
Mm.
what lesson have you learned from mommy? If they cannot say it, let them write it. What lesson have you learned from daddy? You'll be surprised by the silent things that you've been doing which they are learning from. Or maybe you've never taught them any lesson. Let's hear from Fine and from Lagrand today. We start with ladies.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the privilege to be here again. Jansia's Heaven is home for me already.
Yes, it is.
Regarding the question that was asked, many, in fact, countless lessons I've learned from my parents. In the few years I've lived, they have really been an example, in every aspect, ministry, daily life, even marriage. They
Wow.
have really been some people when they say that they want to marry because their parents have a great marriage and all of that, I cannot relate. Because honestly, these people, the jealousy that they are making us to feel in that house. Oh God, I've already warned them that I should not make mistake and fall in love. They will not breathe. Oh yes. So my parents are they are really a great example for me, and they are not perfect. Nobody is, by the way. We are all a work in progress, but so far so good. And one of the main lessons that I've learned from my parents, especially my father, being a father of the house and being a man in ministry, is patience with people.
Okay.
My father has literally taught me to love and be patient with people. Sometimes some people can just piss you off, like you're like, where are you coming from? Are you sure it's the same God who made me, who made you? And you just want to write people off. Some of the mistakes, you're like, I can't imagine. Were you not thinking? But my father is always just very calm. He'll act sometimes as if he has not seen. And sometimes you're like, did you not see this thing, Master? Act, because you are the one in charge here. You are the one who can do something about this. We will only complain, but we are not the persons in authority. And my father will just make as if he did not see, or sometimes he will see it and just talk mildly. But just you just he gives second chances easily. He just has this ability to he will correct you, but he will not throw you away.
Okay.
And he has done that with people in church, he has done that with people at home. And the more I grow and the more I take responsibility in church and even at home, I realize that it's very important to be able to give people second chances, because we all at some point mess up. We all make mistakes, and if everybody needs to write everybody off as soon as one mistake is made, then you have nobody around you. Because beginning with your spouse to every other person, we all will mess up. And sometimes you mess up and you're the first person to say, did I just do this? Or did I just say this? But the ability to know that you'll be corrected without being thrown away is something that I've really learned from my dad. And I'm learning it even in church. I've taken responsibility in departments. I'm head of department, and you see some people in the choir. They don't really have that voice. They don't really, you're like, are you sure you are called to be in this department? You want to just tell them that my sister, go and be an usher. But the Lord and my father would tell me, calm down. And sometimes when you go and spend time with God again, God will tell you, no, you see this person, put more manure.
Yeah.
You know, just wait a little more, just water this plant a bit. And before you know it, you're seeing somebody blooming, blossoming, somebody whom 2 months ago you could not believe could do something. So yeah, patience with people, you know, just that patience is really, really a great example.
Kudos to Black grandparents. Thank you for this wonderful lady you brought up and you're still bringing up.
Yeah.
Let's listen to the gentleman now.
Thank you very much, mommy. My first time actually talking here, and it's a great pleasure for me to talk to people about just a single lesson. That is a life lesson to me and to you guys who are going to listen to it. Can I speak in French? Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Yeah. So, merci beaucoup. Je vais juste parler d'un seul point qui, de jour en jour, chaque jour qui passe, je vis ayant la connaissance de cause que c'est pourquoi mes parents m'ont le plus fait grandir. Ça prend en compte ce qu'on appelle le sacrifice.
Okay.
Like,
Sacrifice.
yeah,
Okay.
sacrifice. I've learned a lot of things from my parents till now, mais ce que j'apprends le plus, c'est ce qu'on appelle le sacrifice. C'est donner aux gens, même si tu es en train de souffrir. J'ai compris ça dans le ministère. Like, people like us, like that, children of pastors, on a eu l'habitude de vivre avec les gens, avoir les gens toujours autour. Tes parents n'ont pas ton temps parce qu'ils doivent faire ceci, aller rendre le ministère comme ci et tout, au détriment même de leur propre personne et tout. Mais au-delà de tout ça, ce qui ressort comme message de c'est que apprendre à te sacrifier et à faire ce que tu dois faire pour la gloire de Dieu. Papa a une phrase qui dit toujours, un homme, like homme, genre masculin, doit avoir mal dans sa chair. Tu n'es pas n'importe beau. He always says that. C'est la femme qui doit être belle. She must be attractive. Tu n'as jamais vu dans la Bible un jour on a dit qu'un homme est beau et il a réussi dans sa vie. Tu dois avoir mal dans ta chair. Every time he says that, soit on est en train de travailler fortement, soit on est en train de faire un truc like pour la famille, toujours en mode sacrifice et tout. Donc, one thing I learned from my parents is that you have to learn how to put what you feel aside. Listen to other people and live for other people, or what other people are living, and give your best for them too.
Wow. Wow.
It seems very difficult, and it is difficult. It is difficult. Pas plus tard que la semaine passée, quand je causais avec mon père, parce que he's not my father, he's my friend. Yes, that is my friend, and I am grateful to God for him. So, quand je causais avec lui, il me rappelait encore, il me disait que, tu vois, toute cette assistance du ministère et tout dépend de l'étude de cœur que tu as. And he was asking me some questions, et quelque chose que j'ai ressenti, c'est que il y a des gens qui ne peuvent pas porter le ministère de Dieu parce qu'ils ne peuvent pas se sacrifier pour d'autres personnes. Ils sont trop focalisés sur eux-mêmes, ce dont ils ont besoin, ce qui ne marche pas dans leur vie. Donc, ils sont capables de mettre Dieu comme bon Dieu. Attends 2 minutes. Je gère ma vie, puis je reviens te... Pourtant, c'est toujours Dieu devant. Papa dit souvent que tu peux avoir tes problèmes, mais ta voiture se gâte. Mais si tu dois aller rendre ministère, you go and minister because what is waiting for you. Leave that car there. Then when you come back, you handle your problems. And it goes a lot of things with family and all of that. Et sincèrement, même mes amis peuvent vous dire, hein, s'il y a un truc que je connais faire, c'est que I know how to go out of my ways.
Okay.
For my friends. Si je te considère, like, petite considération que j'ai pour toi, je suis capable de me mettre hors de moi parce que je vais te faire plaisir, parce que je vais être là pour toi. And je suis pas né avec. Je suis pas né avec. She talked about patience. I really developed patience. Sacrifice makes you to develop patience.
That's right.
So that's it. That's what I could contribute.
Some wonderful children who have lessons they have learned from their parents. God bless these parents who are instilling these great values in these children. Sacrifice, patience, love. These are values that are rare nowadays. But if these parents have succeeded in embedding them inside of these children, it means that there is still hope for our society.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Unchantia's Haven is working, changing from one family at a time for a better society.
Amen.
So thank you so much for your time on Unchantia's Haven. Thank you so much, viewers. I keep asking myself, what's the lesson I learned from my own parents? It's long, eh? I don't remember. It's quite far. Yes, this aspect of sacrifice, I saw it. Okay, hard work. I learned
Oh,
hard
yeah.
work from my father. I lived with him just for a very short time. So I learned hard work from him. He passed on around the age of 35 or maybe younger, something like that. I was still in primary school. But that man, what he was doing at that his age, he had built houses for himself at that age. He was working hard. He didn't only take care of his children, he took care of other people's children
Yeah.
at that age. So I learned hard work. Hard work does pay from my father. So that's my own lesson I learned from him. Then my mother, I learned from her that don't keep issues in your heart. When they are there, just say it, and then you free yourself. And
For
I
sure.
learned from her that if you're serving God, you should not do it the double-heartedly. Serve God with all your heart
Yeah.
and don't give up. Serve God faithfully and He will pay you back. I think that her reward has come to her children because she's no more to receive those rewards, but we are receiving it. There are some people who just do some favors for me because of my mother, and I am even
Wow.
what I am today in the Christendom because of her persistence on me. She was so particular. I don't know why me in the whole house. She was always on my case. Like, you are a wheelbarrow Christian. Can you not look like your mother? When we push you and keep you here, you just stay there until we come and push again. You have to walk on your own. I was like, Ifuma, you're stressing me up. I don't want to follow you to church. I don't want to. But I cannot say that. I only say it in my heart. Today, I thank God that I did follow. I learned to obey her. And she also taught us to be honest and not to steal.
Yeah.
There was one lesson in our house that I brought into my home. You don't touch what has not been given to you. I went to some houses and it's normal. They just take things. The children will just pick this, pick that, and it's okay by the parents. I'm like, I should do something, but it's not my house. So we have grown to know that if it's not given to you, don't take it. Don't take it. That's stealing because it wasn't given to you and it's not yours. So you don't have to take it.
Of course.
What lesson are you teaching your child? I've come across some parents. There's one parent I came across. Okay, no, the child. This child used to steal. And when I asked further questions, she said her mom used to send her to go steal food from people's farms and bring to the house so they can eat. So she will go into your farm and dig your cocoyams or dig your potatoes or harvest your corn. Because she had a small body, she could sneak in and out without you realizing. But that was stealing. You were teaching your child at that young age. And today, that child, one of the lessons she has learned from you, parents, is how to steal. There are times your children even come back home with extra things in their school bags.
Exactly.
And the parents, it's okay, they just keep it in the house from your child's bag. My mother will pull your ears. You will take it back to where it
That
came
same day,
from.
sef.
Some parents even go as far as telling their children that when they say, my pen got missing, they stole it in school. So why didn't you take another person's pen if they stole your pen?
Wow.
Am I the only
Wow.
one to be buying things for your friends in school? What are you teaching that child? To steal. And tomorrow when the child will do a bigger one, don't cry, oh. Don't cry.
It's really not to cry. If you can still, in French, they say, si peut voler un œuf, il va voler un
Un
bœuf.
bœuf.
So, dear parents, what lesson have you taught your children? When they look at you, what is that thing they would say? I learned from my mother, I learned from my father. If you don't have it or if you're not conscious of it, be intentional about teaching them the right lesson. Thank you so, so much. What last word do you have to say to our audience?
Ce que je peux dire, c'est que, sincèrement, all of this is just the grace of God. Because tu peux bien être dans une famille chrétienne, mais les valeurs là te traversent,
Yeah.
ça te surpasse.
That's
Et
true.
ça va dans une autre génération. Mais par la grâce de Dieu, we actually have it. Et je vais vous encourager, à vous tous, parents, you guys should show the way to your children. Whether we want it or not, like you guys are the first model for children.
That's
And you will always be a model to your child. Everything he sees you do, he is going to do it. He will. Que ce soit positif, que ce soit négatif. Si un homme frappe sur sa femme, sois-en sûr et certain, ton enfant capte et ça cale. Peu importe, un jour ça va arriver. Ça va commencer avec ses frères, sa sœur,
Yeah.
peut-être sa femme. On voit présentement dans la société maintenant, it has become something very normal and classic for somebody to just lift up his hand, beat his wife and all of that. Mais ce sont des bases avec lesquelles un enfant ne doit pas grandir. Donc, chers parents, prenez du temps, éduquez bien vos enfants, donnez les valeurs chrétiennes et les valeurs, il y a aussi les valeurs naturelles de la vie qui sont morales, que nous devons avoir. And that's just what I can say. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Finally, I'd just like to tell every parent, give God to your kids. God is the surest value that you can give. If you cannot give your child lands, if you cannot give your child houses, cars, and all these material things,
Even if you can give.
even if you can give, thank you, even if you can give your child these things, ensure that you give your child God.
Yeah.
Because once your child has grasped God, your child can manage life. My father would tell us every time, even my mom, they are fighting, to build our houses and give us an inheritance. But my dad says that if all of this I give to you and you do not grasp God, then I'm not giving you anything. And I remember on my 15th birthday, they were doing what they call bat mitzvah. That was my introduction into womanhood. It was a whole party.
Okay.
Yes. And my father gave me my Bible. I still have that Bible till today. The Bible is there. He told me that this is your inheritance. Every other thing I give to you is bonus. But your real inheritance is Christ.
Yeah.
And I believe that is the surest foundation you can give your child, you can lay for your child. Then Apostle Paul said, I have built a foundation like a wise architect. Now ensure that you build on it well. So, dear parents, lay the foundation for your children wisely, and then they will build also in a wiser way. Thank you.
Wow. It's like we should just go on and on,
Right.
on with this lesson. Hello, viewers. I believe you've learned something today. Or if you think that this episode was useful to you or you learned something, why not share to another family? You may just be helping somebody. Share to that your neighbor or share to that person that you think also need to hear this kind of words. So that we will build a better society tomorrow. And God will be proud of our society and our generation. Thank you so much for watching Shantia's Haven. One more thing, please. Teach our children not to litter. You see people driving on the road, and before you know it, piece of paper has fallen out of the window, and it's a parent doing it. Or banana peels on the road. Hey, mercy on us. Please, let's teach our children not to do that kind of thing. Let them keep it and take it to the trash can and throw it there. These are little things that do matter in the future. Remember to always leave it better than you met it. See you some other time on Shantia's Haven. Bye bye.
Bye bye.